Cred că istoria noastră, ca să...
Firstly, to be very transparent with our clients, our history is as follows. We chose this solution and the provider Elian for BitNet 8 years ago. Subsequently, about 4 years later, we chose to invest in this company because we saw the potential of the team to provide these services on a larger scale. I believe it's important for people to know that we're speaking from the perspective of someone who was first a customer and obviously a satisfied customer if 4 years later we decided to invest. An ERP project is a medium-term project, typically lasting 3, 4, maybe 6 months. And the difference between a successful implementation and a less successful one is also related to our level of involvement. We chose to be 100% engaged in such a process because we knew it was important for us. It was a decision made at the entrepreneur and founder level, and Christian, my brother and co-founder of BitNet, was the one who at the time wore many hats, including that of a financial director. He was constantly involved in such a solution. Practically, we conveyed the message within the company that there is no turning back, that this will be the solution we'll operate with from now on. During that period, we stood by our provider to ensure that the project adhered to a schedule. It's like a dance for two here. You can have a good provider who knows what to do, but if you don't provide the necessary information for them to configure the solution, if you don't test the solution as they make features available, and if I'm not internally committed with a strong commitment that this is what we will work with and there's no other option. An implementation that starts well can turn into a failure. Change will always generate an impact on the business in the initial phase because no matter how well you prepare, you're changing something you're used to doing in a certain way. But as an entrepreneur, as a manager, you do this with the perspective that says, look, I've reached a certain level where it no longer works. My business needs to scale. I need technology and a partner to build a highway. Local roads won't cut it anymore because I can't get my goods where they need to go. By making this commitment and standing by the provider, the chances of a successful solution implementation increase. And, as I would say, to minimize the impact of the business. We are currently in the 3rd or 4th implementation during this period because as technology advances and manufacturers introduce smart features that make sense to us, we had to change from a platform we had in 2014, if I'm not mistaken, which was the first year, to the 3rd or 4th version. At the end of last year, we went through the first implementation of the latest version of this solution in Romania, which once again brought about changes in our organization. It wasn't a simple moment because, given our experience and larger scale, changing such a solution wasn't easy. It was a commitment we made because we see technology moving towards the cloud. And we see the advantages of having these things in-house. Before selling them to our customers, we want to be the first to use them. First, it seems normal to me to know what we're selling. And secondly, because I want us to benefit from the innovation brought by new solutions, primarily in our business.